In Georgia, Republicans have been deeply divided over Brian Kemp, largely because Donald Trump and Governor Kemp went head to head over the outcome of the election. Donald Trump was upset Governor Kemp did not call a special session of the legislature. He was amplified by David Schaefer, the Republican Party chairman in Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the congresswoman from Georgia. Federal Supreme Court precedent and state Supreme Court precedent in Georgia has long held that if you change the election laws in the run-up to an election, you can't enforce them until after the election. So it would not have done any good to have a special session, but the people calling for the special session missed that and did not say it. So a lot of people are under the impression the governor of Georgia could have done more. In fact, the governor of Georgia is precluded under the state constitution from doing anything in an election. He has no power within an election. That's all the Secretary of State. But Republicans, as a result of all of this misinformation, they're deeply divided on the governor. There was a poll out I saw, an internal private poll circulated among the Republican leaders showing that the governor cannot unite the Republican base. No one can beat him in a primary, but he can't unite the base enough in the general to be able to stop Stacey Abrams. This probably helps him. Stacey Abrams has been out for a while now, encouraging corporations to take a stand. They listen to her and boycott Georgia. She's like, I didn't mean that. I mean, take a stand, but don't boycott us. That's her position now. Raphael Warnock, of course, went on CNN and was given the opportunity to denounce the idea of boycotts and refused to denounce it. They've now done so, and he's only now like, they shouldn't have done this after refusing to call for them not to beforehand. This helps Brian Kemp, I suspect. I think it helps him in Georgia. Republicans in Georgia, my sense from being in Georgia, is that Republicans are suddenly really, really united in a way they had not been, which, again, reminds me to tell you, as I always say, events change things. Events completely change things. In Georgia, they have certainly changed things for the GOP. You've got a lot of Democrats now screaming about these boycotts, but it was the Democrats themselves whose rhetoric called for it. The mayor of Atlanta, though, is one of the lone exceptions. The mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms, of course, she's got no love lost with the Braves because they packed up and moved to Cobb County. She's out saying, well, your vote had consequences. This is it. More of this, please, or some such on social media. She's actually advocating even more boycotts against the state of Georgia. The Republicans in the state are suddenly unified, and there are more of them than there are the Democrats, and that has the Democrats concerned.